And guess what, guys? It's a new series that was probably going to go away in like a week anyways, because it's like consistency, who cares? It's a gear video. You know what that means? This is the equipment that we use in the office, for the team, for making videos, for whatever things are TRIFLIX. And today we got some open back headphones, some earbuds, and some over ears. Bone phones. So why is this important? Well, we have this issue where we're trying to constantly communicate in like a bullpen style environment, and it's really difficult to do that whenever you have active noise canceling or just compression fits. It cuts out a lot of audio, so
I can't hear anything.
I know, thank God he couldn't, yeah.
I said I can't hear anything.
Yeah, I can hear you. I'm not wearing headphones, I can hear.
Our use case is that. Maybe that's your use case, or maybe you just want to learn what really the difference is between the Pro version of the Openruns and the older model of the Openruns, which are essentially the same thing. And then these brand new Sony Linkbuds. Hey.
Whole new concept.
Whole new concept. Completely different.
Okay.
First up, get these out.
Let's do some Linkbuds.
Linkbuds. Take it away.
Okay, guys, we're gonna open us up some Linkbuds. We just gotta figure out how to open the box first. So, oh, look at that. So it kind of does one of these guys, and then, you know, don't need that. Oh, ooh, look at that. That's nice. I like the,
it's a solid box.
Looks like you got your QR code with some instructions, and then the actual case themselves. Whoa, look how small this case is.
Yeah, for comparison, this is a little bit smaller than the Apple Bud earphone Pro things. It is smaller this direction. It's smaller this direction, but it's thicker in this direction. So, yeah, we've already paired these up with your phone, so let's get these rolling.
We opened up the box and it was green, and now the light is blue because there's this little button on the back here, and we use that to set it into pairing mode. Okay, Linkbuds, that's what they pop up as, and now we're connected. So, man, I've got to tell you, the compactness of the case is really one of the things I really like about this. I am a user of the Galaxy Buds Live, the Beans, and the case is bigger than this, which I'm really surprised about. These are nice and small. How do you put them in your ear? Ow, that's weird. I don't like it.
They're really lightweight, which is kind of nice, but it's a really hard plastic. If you're used to like in-ears earbuds, they'll have like a rubberized tip or foam, and that helps create a seal, but because you want them to have that open back, there's a hole in the middle, you're missing out on that inset, and it's just a really hard plastic. I'm kind of getting used to it because we did try them on just a little bit ago, and they were less comfortable then.
I guess it is staying in.
Yeah.
So see, yours isn't in all the way.
It's not?
No.
Oh.
Yeah,
maybe that's why they're more comfortable.
Yeah. So,
okay. That's really spreading it out.
Do you find this more comfortable or less comfortable now that you've got it hooked in?
They were more comfortable before I fully seated them.
Yeah, I'm sure. Like, it's just complete hard plastic. So the problem with that is it doesn't exactly give you like maximum comfort as like a silicone tip. Put this one in so you have both.
Yeah. It's very loud.
Yeah. So can you hear me talking right now?
I can't hear anything you're saying right now.
Say it one more time.
Pumpkin spice latte.
My pee-pee's stretched out.
These are marketed as the, like, you know, you can hear everything. They're open ear or open back earbuds, and I'm having a conversation right now, and I don't think you can hear me.
It sounds like you're very far away. I'm talking as softly as I can because I know if I compensate, it's gonna be really loud.
You're already loud.
Really?
Yeah, you were already. So here, let's go down to like a quarter.
This I can have a conversation with you at. Do I sound audibly loud?
You have just like a smidgen of extra volume to your voice, but it's more natural sounding.
I'll pass these off over to you, let you get to listen here. The noteworthy thing for the case, other than the pairing button on the back, was these are USB-C, which in comparison to some of the headphones we're about to look at, I would say is considered a pro. The case is pretty compact. Yeah, it's not in. Not even close.
Yeah, it just fell out.
So here's the little tips that it comes with. This tiny little, and maybe that would help you seat them in properly.
Do you have tinier tips?
Here's the extra small size. Here's the large size in comparison. It's a pretty wide range.
Okay, I don't even know if this is gonna work. Look how, that's like nothing.
This is one of those, if the size doesn't fit, you don't get them. This it's very niche. I think for me they worked. They're pretty good sound quality. They're pretty loud. I like the fact that it's USB-C. In the office, this is it's a good choice, but I don't know if it's the best choice, right? And that's why we got these two other options here. Next up, we got these Openrun Pros and the Aeropex. The Aeropex is an older version of a company called Aftershock. They rebranded, and now they're just called Shock. So they rebranded Aftershock to Shock, and then they renamed this line of Aeropex to Openruns. So this is an older, lower-end model. This is the newer Pro version. You can get these for $130 or the Openruns for $130. These ones were $180 at the time we got them. And allegedly these ones are better because they have some like bass enhancing. I don't know if it's just a small speaker up closer to the ears, but let's find out by looking at the cheaper version first and seeing if the Pros are any better. The box is pretty.
That's fancy. Be open.
It's gonna be real pretty just to go in the trash. So full disclosure, I've been like daily driving these for like a week. I love them.
You know what you're talking about.
I love them. You know, the best reviews, the best ones come out with a little bit of feedback on them. So these are the Aeropex. The difference between the Aeropex and the Openruns are there's like a couple little commodity things that come with it, and the Aeropex has a 2 charging cables. It's proprietary, a downside compared to the Sony's with the USB-C Linkbuds. And then this weird case.
I can see this being one of the downsides. This is silicone, that's nice. Is that sizing is a lot different, right? So like here's the case for these, right? And it's silicone, so I don't know how well it's gonna protect. And then this guy, you have a much smaller case, spring-loaded. You're not gonna put this in your pocket.
In comparison to the other ones, do you think they're more comfortable?
I do. Sony's? I do, even though it's got these. So you essentially have the part that goes over your ear, and then this is the speaker, and then this was like the battery and the rest of the components here. And you would think that that would be kind of annoying to have, but in all honesty, like you don't feel the part behind. It doesn't really hit the back of your head. It
comes with a lot of packaging. I don't know if you can see it here, but that's a little silly. If you get the Openruns, it comes with less packaging. I guess that's a pro if you want the Openruns.
So you said you've been dailing those. Have you used these yet?
I have used the Openrun Pros.
Okay, well don't tell me what you think yet. Oh!
Immediate notice, that case.
Kind of a hard shell, and then you got your...
But you can buy these hard shells, I think they're like $12 on Amazon.
Oh, this is nice though.
It's a big case.
Well, yeah, but I mean, how far can you compress this down to? It's another... Oh, so these have a proprietary plug. The exterior of these things are super similar. The one thing that I'm noticing is on the Pros, you have different microphone placement. They just very slightly changed it up. But then you have, if you look at the front, you have a different speaker, maybe another speaker type grill on the front.
Yeah, so that's supposed to be like the bass enhancing feature. Like it's supposed to have better music fidelity.
So there's actually 2 additional grills on the front of this, and the non-Pros are they're just flat. There's no extra, other than the microphone slots, that's it. Wow, that sounds so bad.
Compared to the Sony's?
Oh my gosh.
And that's the Pros. That's the better quality version of these.
That's horrible. There's no, it's
all like flat.
Yeah, well it's all mids and highs. There's no low end to it, like, oh.
So you couldn't do it.
No, it sounds so bad.
Okay, so they have their own designated app on your phone that you can get to go into some of the more feature sets. And the same thing goes for the Shock, only for the Pro phones. The Pro phones have like different EQs that you can set up in their app. And by setup, I mean they have 2 pre-selections that you can choose from. So we got standard mode and vocal mode here within the Openrun app. It's got a lot of like noise leak here. I can hear like, what volume do you have that at?
Like 3/4.
I feel like your voice isn't elevating at all. You can, you don't get louder with the louder music.
So I'm like at 90%.
Yeah, I can hear the music louder than you. Like,
the biggest difference is the Sonys were touted as like this, revolutionary thing. They're open back, which I mean, don't get me wrong. I'll give them credit to the design team that like they tried something different. Mm-hmm. But at about 98% volume with the, I just keep wanting to call them bone phones, the Shokz.
Yeah. I
was still having a conversation with you and I could hear myself, I could hear you pretty plainly.
Yeah.
Like, it just mixed everything together at about the same volume. So it was like it's like Ricky Martin and you and I were having a conversation.
All at the same time.
All at the same time. Now, with the Sonys though, if you get up in like 50% range, you lose everything. You don't hear the person that you're having a conversation with.
Yeah. Like you still can listen to music and somebody can be giving you instructions and still listen to stuff. But I feel like these, I would be very tempted to get the volume too high where I can't hear other people. The open backness of it and how much audio passes through from the outside is much more limited. Just putting them in my ears makes me want to talk louder. If you need multi-point and the ability to switch between like your laptop, your cell phone, and your iMac, the Pros here, I think the only option, the non-Pros definitely don't, and I don't think the Sonys did at all. Because clearly it's a mixed review until our audio guy over there, David. David, come listen to him. Let us know which one sounds best to you.
Wow!
Hi, David.
Hi.
It's good to have you here. Welcome.
Hi, I guess I'm the audio guy. They're so similar. I see what you were talking about. This is the first time I've ever seen these.
Okay. So go ahead and throw these guys on.
Put me some Corey Wong on there.
Okay. So you're at 50% right now.
Yeah, and right now I want to go louder because like I can barely hear anything. But
go ahead and crank it to like close to like go to 90.
Ooh, I can feel it.
Yeah,
it's vibrating my skull.
But you can still hear me, right?
Yeah.
Like, hi, David, I'm here. Listen to me,
I can
sir.
tell that you're talking.
Okay.
I have to really focus, though. I mean, they're bone phones, so they're supposed to vibrate. Kind of just feels like they strapped motors to the side of my head and like they're just trying to vibrate my face to make it feel like I'm hearing bass, which is not what bass is.
You feel it.
I don't want to feel it. I want to hear it.
No, you want to feel it.
Definitely like really drops off on the low end like crazy.
Oh yeah.
Here we go. Same song?
Same song, same spot you left off at, same volume.
I do like these better immediately. These felt like more distant.
Yeah.
Now I don't know if I don't know why that would be.
Because he's wearing glasses.
I am wearing glasses.
Are they uncomfortable with the glasses?
No, it wasn't too bad. They're not very clampy. It's very, but the spring in it, I don't know if it's just plastic or if there's like a thin wire. I'll switch back.
Yeah, those they fit the exact same. So I'm assuming that maybe there's a driver placement that's different.
I think they both suffer in just different areas.
They will suck.
They both
they will suck.
You're not going to these for audio fidelity.
Let's put some buds in those ears, man.
Out of those two so
Let's
far.
stretch out them ear holes and see what you think about these babies.
How does it work?
You want it? There you go.
That's so weird. Okay.
What volume level are you? 50%. So.
Oh, it's very sensitive to how you have it in the ear.
Hello, sir. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay.
No bass. No bass.
I think it's a common theme.
Well, they have the Sony app. Maybe there's a...
Let's get the Sony app, everybody. Let's go on here to the old store. What's this? Speak to chat. You can start a conversation while wearing the headphones simply by starting to talk.
Oh, hello, hi. What is it doing?
It paused it when you started talking.
I'm talking now, please pause it. Oh, there we go. Okay.
That's not bad. David, give us your final thoughts, sir.
I don't think the hole there's really doing a ton because it's so small.
It's so tiny.
It's not like plugging your canal, so it's already going to let a lot of air go through. So anyway, these, they don't sound great at all, but I think you can hear a lot more.
They're much more transparent.
Transparent?
Yes.
They look more, because they're just not blocking anything. I think they sound equally bad, but in different ways. I just don't like the way the Pros sound. That could probably be fixed if I really finagled with the EQ.
It's the Pro. Pro moniker.
Pro. It has the
It says Pro. It says Pro on the name. That
what you're
means
paying for.
$50.
I don't get that.
Okay, bye.
All right, kids. So what did we learn today? You guys want to run an office? You want to be an athlete? You want to go out in the world and you want to hear things around you, have conversations? Well, you can do it with all these headphones. It really doesn't make a difference in terms of the overall. It's the individual things on what you want to specialize in. You want good audio quality? Go with the Sonys.
With something like the Sonys, if you're really trying to get an earbud and you want to stick with Sony for whatever reason, just get the earbud equivalent of the WXMs and just to pass-through mode with A and C.
Yeah, and I mean, maybe that's the argument. Everybody says, why don't you just use pass-through mode?
Well, and two, the other thing is like getting somebody's attention.
Yeah.
Like if you're looking at your computer and you have A and C on, like you're never gonna know that I'm like, yo, Tristan.
No.
But like these, I just talk to you. I don't even know if you're listening to music, and you just look straight over at me and good to go.
Yeah. For our use case, we want to be in the office, have a conversation with other people without like being interrupted. It's more of just like passive noise throughout a 12-hour day of working. Now, in terms of the pros and the non-pros for the open runs, I like the base ones for the 120, 130 bucks if you get them on sale.
Really?
Yeah, I think
You prefer that over the Pro?
I do. Honestly, David and I thought that the standard version sounded better, and he thought the Pro version sounded better. So that's more of a, you buy it, you see if the $50 is worth it.
You want to maximize conversation during the day at the office, or just have spatial awareness? It's the bone phones all day long.
You guys like this little gear video that we took 2 hours of footage and trimmed it down to like, I don't know, however long this video is? You want to see more things about how we edit all this stuff together and all that stuff? Say subscribe. This is the team channel. We break down the things that help us make videos and everything that goes into our company as a whole and how we became a production studio. Check it out.
Yeah. Hopefully this helps in your buying process.
Ba-da-ba.
So I'm gonna go get my $400 back and return the two $180 headphone pairs and keep my my little Aftershokz that came with 2 little chargers ports. So I guess that's a win as well. And I'll spend the extra money I saved on a hard case for them. And it's like 12, 15 bucks, whatever.
Wait, does that mean you get to keep the fanny pack?
You get to keep the fanny pack.
Get to keep the fanny pack.